Okay, so having a little issues today here at the fish shop. The giant gourami's really enjoying the beta pellets, though. I just wanted to share that. I got this little thing of beta pellets, and for some reason that giant gourami just loves them. I have a couple things of this, just beta mini, and yeah, she goes nuts for those. I even try to feed her vegetables every now and again, but I don't think she's that age yet. She doesn't really mess with them. I even tried cucumbers and strawberries like I see on the internet. Nothing yet. That true parrot in the background is Polly, and Polly is paired up with that Severum right there for some reason and digging all kinds of holes and territories. And here, I'll show you. You can kind of see it in the front, but you really don't see it until you move back here. And then when you look down the tank, you can see all the pits she's made for breeding. I don't know if it's for the Severum and somebody else, because I thought that Severum was a male. Maybe it's that firemouth fish. I don't know, but it seems the way they act, that firemouth fish wasn't thrown in until after this all happened. Polly! And the gourami pretty much beats it up. Polly was the tank boss until the gourami reached its manhood. And then it sort of beat him up and showed him who was boss. And this is the result of her digging all these holes and acting crazy. And then over here in the pond, Big Missy started eating after I took the big pleco out. The pleco was eating her slime coat off every day. So I thought it was a good thing because sometimes she can slime up this tank. But it was actually a bad thing. She was getting close to death here. I just wasn't paying attention enough because of sometimes the currents in my way in the morning. Sometimes I move it this way for a little bit just to show you. Yeah, she was eating her tail and the slime coat off of her, and it looks like she's been trying to get this firemouth that's in the corner. There's a firemouth right there. Or actually, the firemouth's right there. So she's still trying to get him, and there's only a rock between them two. And yeah, peacock bass is doing great. Peacock bass, baby girl. Nah, she started coming back to hand feeding, so I'm excited about that. Let's keep it moving. Over here, I have a little issue. Mr. Pike keeps knocking down this log because he's trying to fight with the bass. Well, I wasn't paying attention, and I had 10 polar blue convict parrot cichlids in here, and they ate every one but two. And you can see there's one hiding over there, and there's one that made a nest right here in this pirate ship. And if I can get close enough to see the fry, she had fry in there. So yeah, it's not a good time to have fry when there's a peacock bass and a pike cichlid that's fully grown right there. And if we go back here, I had a little issue. The pump, I put algae fix in here. Wait, what's it called? Excuse me, Blue Texases. I wonder if they laid their fry yet. I didn't even check. They had been breeding in here too, and so has the tetras. So you got tetras breeding in here, and the polar blue, or not polar blue, what are they called? Blue Texas, Dovies. But anyways, they're still young yet, so they probably haven't bred. It's this stuff, algae fix. Yeah, I was right. So I put it in here because I was having a big algae breakout, like blackbeard, all kinds of algae. Well, what it did was it killed the algae. So then I cleaned the sponge. Okay, we got Severums, all kinds of stuff, pike cichlids, a giant pleco in here. Well, I come in today and that pump was about to blow up because it had sucked all the blackbeard hair algae up that died, but it was like caving the sponge in on itself. So now I gotta clean the sponge again, and this time I'm not gonna mess around. I'm actually gonna get in here. Hey, iridescent shark. I'm gonna get in here. I gotta completely take all this stuff off, and I gotta get in here, do a big water change. It looks like it did wonders for all the algae that was all over all the stuff. I mean, you could see the stuff died, and it's just, has nowhere to go. because there's no real all that's in here is polishers. There's no actual, like, this tank was kind of like a natural pond before I put the Pleco in here. But when I put the Pleco in here, the nitrates spiked up, which caused more algae, all kinds of stuff. And honestly, like, they're wasting food now. That's probably actually poop. It's probably what they poop out after they're done eating. There's the Pleco. It's gigantic. That's the one that was feeding on the catfish. So now that I got her in here, I'm going to have to get down in this tank, completely redo it. And I might actually move it because I'm trying to get rid of all that stuff. And these tanks, yeah, they're breeding and fighting right now. I'm going to go ahead and... thought I saw something. I'm going to go ahead and move them in here because I think this is boating carpet. So if they splash, you know, it's waterproof. It kind of evaporates. So, and there's plenty of room in here, and this is my plant room. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead, empty her down, put them in a, what do you call it? One of them totes. I'll put them in a tote, and then I'll empty all this down, and then keep some of the water because it's got the good bacteria in it, and then I'll bring it in here, set it up probably away from the window. Maybe even just in this corner, so it's kind of near the window, so that they get, and then put the plants up on the wall. That might be good for the filtration. And then how's little baby Andrew doing? What's up, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. Look at all my little baby jokers. Munching on their food. They're so cute. Blue! 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 There's Blue. Alright, I just had to come in here and say hi to my babies. I didn't come in here. I think I came in here yesterday to play the acoustic for a little bit, and they were all staring at me. And Blue! What you doing? My oldest fish, Blue. It's a Royal Blue Acara. Just got old. Looks just like the green terrors, though. If you don't know what species you're looking at, it looks exactly the same. But yeah, the green terrors, the Oscar, are doing good. And I was wrong about that polar blue convict parrot cichlid. It got a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. And she's the only female around, so I don't know how those two out there are mating. And the plants are just getting out of control. I gotta wrap them around again. I even got them going over the tank. What's up, GT? You're a brave GT, aren't you? Usually the brave ones come to the front. They're doing really good in here, though. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna put the pond. I think this is the winter spot. Winter, get it? Waka waka. Then I could hang all this stuff from the ceilings. Maybe the filtration even. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to working on this because this big iridescent shark doesn't like it when the tank's like these. Do you, Sharky? Shark! Shark! This is actually a pretty old shark. It's not even that big because it used to be in a thing with goldfish, but maybe that heater broke too. It looks broke. Man, I got a lot of work to do today. Either way, I'm gonna stop filming and get to work. Peace. Y'all have a good day.